Today, me and Baby Dash are doing a Minecraft mob battle, but I'm gonna be cheating with all of the planets from the moon wakes up. Check it out. I've gone ahead and added a mod which not only adds all of the planets from the moon wakes up, these planets also have some special abilities. Whenever one of these planets attacks Baby Dash's mobs, it can send Baby Dash's mobs to like the actual planet itself. That might sound a bit complicated, but pretty much if Baby Dash's mobs get hit by the lunar moon, his mobs are gonna get teleported to the moon. It's kind of insane. We've got the moon, we've got Jupiter, Saturn, and of course Uranus, and I think this is gonna be kind of insane. Anyways, Baby Dash, you ready to start this mob battle? Oh, also one more thing I forgot to mention. I'm cheating with this one-way glass wall.
Oh, yeah, Dad, I'm ready to go. I have the best mobs ever picked out.
Oh, you already have your mobs picked out?
Well, I have an idea of what I want to spawn.
Well, the theme is space, so just anything that fits that theme should be good. But anyways, I guess let's begin the first round right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go spawn my mob. Let's see. What should I spawn in?
All right, well, before we even spawn in any mobs of our own, let's peek through this one-way glass and see what Baby Dash is going to be spawning in. So that way we can pick the perfect counter.
Let's see. There's a lot of different alien mobs that I can do. I don't really know which one to do, though. There's so many to pick from. This one looks pretty powerful. I wonder what this is going to look like. Whoa, wait, it's a giant alien robot.
Whoa, wait a second. Okay, hold on. That thing actually looks kind of cool. How is this guy going to attack? He's got 2 arms and he's got like a big bright green thing on his face. Is that green thing going to turn into a laser and just shoot lasers out of its eye? I don't know. This guy looks pretty powerful though.
Okay, this will definitely take out my dad. There's no way that whatever mob he spawns is going to be able to take out my robots. Robots are literally made out of metal. They can't even feel pain.
That is a good point. But so are planets. Well, they're not made out of metal mostly, but they definitely cannot feel pain. So I think this is going to be a pretty fair matchup. Anyways, I think for this first round, how about we go ahead and start it off nice and simple with Uranus. We can grab the Uranus spawn egg and just spawn that in and use this to absolutely destroy Baby Dash. Wait, I'm pretty sure people actually call this planet Uranus. I'm pretty sure that's how like people call it. Ignore the first way that I called it. Anyways, let's go ahead and spawn in a couple of Uranuses. We're just gonna spawn in a couple of these guys over here, and oh yeah, these things are looking sick. They're sideways for some reason. I'm pretty sure that's has something to do with how they're actually like positioned in space. But right now we've got a bit of a problem. These guys are really small, but we can fix that. Using the command /scale, we can set the size of these things to whatever we want. So how about we go ahead and set the scale to 5, and then we need to put @e type equal Uranus. There we go. Now our guys are massive. Oh my goodness. This might be a little bit too big, but it's fine. Baby Dash has a lot of mobs. I think this will be a pretty even matchup. Anyways, before we can drop the walls and begin this fight, there's one more thing that we need to do with our guys. We need to make it so that whenever one of my planets fights Baby Dash's monsters get teleported to Uranus. And to do that, we're going to need to grab a command block. Let's go over here in the corner of the map, and we need to hide a command block down over here. And now, let me show you this one command. We have this one command in this mod pack called execute in, and then you can execute this command in any dimension. And look at all of these dimensions we've got. We've got Earth, we've got Mars. We have a ton of different planets here, which we can teleport Baby Dash's monsters to. Wait, hold on. Do we have Uranus here? I don't even know if we have Uranus here. Surely we do. There's so many different planets here. Let's see. We've got Magnus. I don't even know what that is. There's a lot of different planets. Okay, you know what? How about we just settle with Mercury? Yeah, look, we have Mercury over here. We can teleport all of Baby Dash's monsters to Mercury as soon as one of my guys punches them. And okay, there we go. I just finished typing out the rest of this command. Pretty much what this command does is make it so that whenever one of Baby Dash's mobs comes near one of my guys and my guys punches them, it's going to teleport Baby Dash's mobs into Mercury. Now all we got to do is set this command block to always active and repeat. And all right, now I think we should be good to go. But wait a second. It looks like all of our Saturns over here are clumped up in the corner. Let's move these guys in the middle, and then I think our side, and then I think our army is going to be ready to deploy. Hey, yo, these guys are way too big. I can't even move them. All right, you know what? Never mind. They're going to move on their own. Anyways, what in the world is Baby Dash doing over here?
Okay, I just finished building a little base. This is going to give me the best seat to watch the mob battle. And I've got some reinforced glass here in case any of my mobs are going to explode and be too dangerous.
Bro, Baby Dash really built himself a spectator seat. All right, well, Baby Dash, you ready to start the mob battle?
Oh, yeah, Dad, I'm ready to go. Did you spawn anything in?
Obviously, I spawned something. What type of question even is that?
I don't know. I'm just asking because it's not even going to matter for you. Your mobs are going to lose.
Bruh, all right, we'll see about that. Anyways, can I take a guess at what you spawned in? I have a feeling like I know what it is.
Okay, take a guess. There's no way you could guess. There's so many different space mobs out there.
Okay, well, did you happen to spawn in something mechanical?
I don't know.
Did you spawn in something that's a robot?
What? Dad, how did you know?
Well, I could smell them, obviously. You know, your robots are leaking motor oil all over the place, dude.
What, leaking motor oil? Are they? Robots, do you guys need an oil change or something?
Well, Baby Dash, it's too late for an oil change. We're about to drop the walls. You ready to go?
Yeah, you know, my mobs only have to survive like 5 seconds because your mobs are gonna get destroyed so easily. Drop the walls.
All right, let's do it. Let me go ahead and set all of my guys on the team. And all right, Baby Dash, I'm dropping the walls. Boom, there we go. And what the? Baby Dash, I think your guys are fighting each other. Look at this.
Wait, what? No, how are they doing it? What the? How did they die? There's only one left.
Baby Dash, I'm not gonna lie. I think your guys aren't really the best fighters. This guy over here in the back was punching the other guys in the front because he was in the back and they were in front of him.
No, come on.
And it looks like your guy just died. Wait, hold on a second. I think a bunch of Baby Dash's guys early on got teleported away as soon as they got hit by my guys.
Are you kidding me? Dad, how did you even do that? And when in the world did you even spawn in? What are those things?
Oh, Baby Dash, look, it's Uranus.
What?
Like Uranus, the planet.
Oh, it's even got the rings and stuff.
Yep, I know. I don't know why you thought your little robots could even compete with a planet.
Well, I didn't even know that you spawned in a planet. How is that even allowed?
You're allowed to spawn in planets. Planets are very, very space themed.
Yeah, how is it alive though?
They woke up. Yeah, they woke up.
What? Okay, well, next round, I'm gonna spawn in something even better. I have something really good in mind.
All right, we'll see about that. Let's go ahead and reset for the next round. All right, Baby Dash, we are now on the next round. First round, you got completely smoked in, so you better be prepared for this round.
Oh yeah, Dad, I am already prepared. In fact, I already know what I'm spawning in for real this time.
Okay. Well, I've got something pretty good in mind too, you could say. Anyways, let's let this next round begin.
You better not spawn in another planet.
Don't. I'm gonna spawn whatever I feel like it. Anyways, now that the round has started, let's sneak over to Baby Dash's side through this one-way glass, and let's see what he's gonna be spawning in.
Okay, I saw this guy last round when I was looking for mobs, and this guy looks awesome. It's even better than I thought it would look.
What the heck? Yo, Baby Dash just spawned in an alien. I don't even know what this thing is. Yo, it's an alien beast. That's what it is. Kind of looks like a rhino. It's got a horn sticking out of its head. Ew. This thing looks kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie.
These guys are awesome. They even have a big purple tail, so it fits my color.
Purple is my color. Well, I guess it's both of our colors.
Anyways, these things should totally be strong enough to beat up my dad's mobs. And wait, hold on a second. I'm pretty sure I can even give these guys more strength if I splash them with potions of strength.
Wait, what?
My dad is not going to see this one coming. Let me just go ahead and splash all of my guys with some strength potions. And now they're going to be 10 times stronger.
Okay, I don't know if they're going to be 10 times stronger, but this is not good. I don't even know what this thing is. I have no clue how strong this is or how weak I don't know what its weaknesses are. This is not the greatest. It is an alien, though, so it's probably not going to be as strong as an entire planet. Speaking of a planet, we need to pick what planet we're going to spawn for the next round. How about for this round, we spawn in 2 planets? How about we spawn in Jupiter and Saturn? These guys look pretty chill. They're both kind of similar looking. Saturn's got the rings around it, though, so a little bit cooler. Let's go ahead and grab the spawn eggs for these guys. Saturn and Jupiter. There we go. And let's spawn both of these guys in. Oh, yeah. This is looking sick. We got the entire planet army here. And, of course, let's go ahead and make these guys bigger, too. Slash scale set. We can make them 5 times normal size again. And then let's do Jupiter and Saturn. There we go. Check it out. Now we've got our basic planet army down. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little bit worried. I have no idea what these things are. I don't know if these things are gonna be stronger or weaker than my planets. For all I know, these could be some crazy mythical creatures that are just super powerful. Baby Dash has definitely got us stumped on this round. What could we do? How could we get rid of Baby Dash's mobs? I've got an idea. What if we build a little bit of backup for our planets over here? You know, planets are pretty strong, but you know what the next strongest thing is? TNT. What if we build a couple of TNT cannons back over here that can just act like, you know, backup support? You know, every good army needs to have some artillery, so this is just gonna be part of our army. Also, what in the world is Baby Dash building here? He's building stuff on his side, so I'm totally allowed to build stuff on my side.
Alright, so I have all of my mobs here, but they have nowhere to hang out. Maybe if I build them a little chair and area to hang out, they can be more socially connected.
What the heck am I looking? Okay, I don't know what Baby Dash is up to. Anyways, I think it's time to get going on our TNT cannons. We don't have much time before the walls drop. Since we're up against some crazy mobs, we're gonna need to build a pretty nice TNT cannon. One that is very powerful. So, starting off for the cannon, let's grab all the materials that we need. We're gonna need some stone, some water, a slab, dispensers, of course, and some redstone materials. This is great. Our army is actually becoming like a real army now. Not only do we have troops, but we've also got some infantry. Is that what you call it? I don't know. I don't really know what the army words are. Is infantry, does that mean like guns and stuff? I don't really know. Anyways, let's go ahead and build this TNT cannon. We're gonna need to put down some dispensers over here, just like that. Let's put down our water here, And then let's put down a slab over here. Pretty much the way that this cannon is going to work is that all of these dispensers are going to shoot out some TNT. And then right before these ones explode, this dispenser is going to shoot out some TNT. And then these TNTs are going to push this TNT. If we have a slab up here, it's going to push this TNT down a little bit. So let's see if this is going to work. First things first, actually, we got to fill up all these dispensers with some TNT. That's the one material that I didn't even grab. That's kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and put down a bunch of TNT inside of all of these dispensers. And wait, I just realized a bit of a problem. How exactly are we going to test out this TNT cannon without revealing the one-way glass walls? Okay, I have one idea. We can just flip the cannon. Let's go ahead and put down one more dispenser here. There we go. And now we just got to connect everything together with some redstone. Now, this is just going to be the first part of our TNT cannon. If this works, then I've got some plans to make this thing way more powerful. First things first, though, in order to test this, let's go ahead and just flip the whole thing. I'm going to stand here, / cut, / flip it this way, and now we can / paste it in, and boom, there we go. Look, now it's facing the other direction. Now if we hit this button over here, let's see if it's gonna work. So first those TNTs go off, and then that TNT goes off, and okay, it kind of works. I can see a little bit of room for improvement though. Let's make this part over here a bit longer, so that way the TNT goes down more. And then I think we can also add some more redstone repeaters over here for some more delay. All right, let's hit it again. Let's see if this one works any better. I've got a good feeling about this one. Okay, that works pretty good. Look, it blew up right at floor level. That's perfect. But I think we need to make this thing a bit longer. We need to make it go more down. All right, let's try this out. This looks pretty promising. Moment of truth. Come on. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, you know what? I think this is pretty good. One more thing that I want to do, just an added little design thing. Let's go ahead and add one more repeater over here for a little bit more delay. That way, this TNT over here blows up when it's like right on the ground, right next to Baby Dash's mobs. All right, let's test this out. We can put the oak button down over here. And okay, please work. Come on. Oh, wait, one more thing we can actually do as well. Hold on. Yeah, okay, this works good. One more thing we should do is just remove some TNT. We actually don't need this much TNT. I think having this much TNT is making the TNT get launched too far. We don't want that. We want it to be launched just, on the ground. All right, let's see how this is going to work. I think this one, yeah, look at that. All right, that works pretty good. All right, one more test before we actually do this properly. I want to put down a slab over there. Is this going to break the entire thing, or is this going to make the cannon shoot even lower? Okay, yeah, that breaks the entire... Okay, we can't do that. Can't do that at all. All right, well, you know what? I'm pretty happy with these results. Let's go ahead and select this entire thing, just like that. And now let's go ahead and do the same thing that we did earlier. / cut, and then we got to orient the cannon the right direction, / flip it, and then / paste it. There we go. But like I said earlier, this is not going to be the final cannon. I'm going to copy and paste this thing in a ton of times so that we can get one giant mega cannon. Here, let's go ahead and just select this entire cannon, and then I think if we just go ahead and look this way and run the command / stack, boom, look at that. We got 2 cannons now. Is this going to work? Hold on. If we press one button, I think this will all work. Just to be safe, let me / undo this, and let's put down a repeater over here on this side, and then let's select everything. This repeater is going to connect all of the cannons together. And now if we / stack it again, okay, look, now it's connected with a repeater. All right, great. Now let's go ahead and / stack this like 10 times, and yo, look at this. We've got an entire array of TNT cannons. Now all we got to do to activate this is just put down one button right here in the middle, right over here. And hold on, we also got to flip the direction of these repeaters on this side. And now I think this cannon should work. If we press this button over here, it's going to activate all of these cannons at once. All right, well, I think our side is definitely good to go. Baby Dash, you ready to drop down the walls?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to go. My army's gonna totally destroy yours this time.
Hold on, Baby Dash does have strength potions on his army. That's kind of a problem. What makes you think your army's gonna destroy mine so much?
Well, because my army is just way stronger, and they all know each other really good because I set up a little dinner table where they can talk
None of Baby Dash's mobs are even at that little dinner table area. That's kind of funny. Okay, hold on a second. One thing I want to do before we drop the walls. Let me grab a couple of these potions of Turtle Masters. These things give you slowness 4, but they give you resistance. Look, this one gives resistance 3. This one gives resistance 4, but only for 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and grab one of these Turtle Master potions, and if we splash these on our guys, it's going to make them much stronger. The resistance effect is actually OP. It makes your monsters so much more powerful. And honestly, having slowness 4 on our guys doesn't even matter that much. Since this is a mob battle, it's not like our monsters are going to be moving around that much. Anyways, let's go ahead and splash all of these guys up. And okay, now with this and the backup of the TNT cannon, I think we should be good to destroy Baby Dash.
Dad, are we dropping the walls yet?
Oh, yeah. We can drop the walls in just one moment. Let me go ahead and set all of my guys on their team. And all right, Baby Dash, you ready?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Walls have been dropped.
What the? You spawned in more planets again.
Oh, yeah. But this time, I've also also got a little bit of backup. TNT cannons, go!
What the? You're not allowed to spawn TNT cannons.
Oh, yo, we got a direct hit on one of your guys.
What? Wait. My guys are still destroying yours, though. Look, your planets are getting absolutely destroyed.
I want to say they're getting absolutely destroyed, Baby Dash. They're taking a little bit of damage, but oh, you see that? Look at your guys.
What? Are you serious? Well, I still have like half of my army left. I'm pretty sure we killed one of your planets too.
I don't think any of my planets died, but bruh, Baby Dash, your army is being scared. They're not even coming at me. I think I need to activate the TNT cannon more.
Why do you even have a TNT cannon?
Because it's cool and it's blowing up everything. This is nuts.
Okay, well, come on, army. You need to go fight. Let's go.
Oh, hold on a second. I think one of them is coming up to fight. Here we go. He just instantly died.
What? Your planet was so fat that as soon as it stepped on my guy, he died.
What did you even spawn in? What are these things?
They're space lizards.
Space lizards? Oh, I guess that makes sense. They have the big tail, but you only have one of them left.
Okay. Hold on a second. Give me a moment.
All right. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to him?
Don't worry about it. Come on, just eat this really quick. You don't have much time.
What the heck are you doing? You're making your guy eat. What the? Baby, how did you do this?
Yes, it worked. I just fed him a ton of cake.
Cake? Okay, I don't think that's the healthiest thing to do. Now he's probably going to perform worse in the mob battle.
No. Now that he's super big, he's not going to die in one shot whenever your army fights him.
Hey, hold on. The walls have dropped. You know we're not allowed to be doing stuff anymore.
I don't care. You use TNT cannons. Now go, space lizard.
All right. It looks like they're not fighting right now. How about I just teleport everything to the middle?
Everything? No, only teleport one of your guys.
Okay, fine. I'll teleport one of my guys to your side. We're going to fight on your turf, all right? I'm going to teleport one of my Jupiters here. There we go. And all right, Baby Dash, the battle has started. I mean, has ended. It has ended.
What? Even after all that cake?
Yo, I don't think the cake was very healthy for him. You probably just made him fatter, if anything. I don't think that made him stronger.
I thought it was gonna at least do something.
I mean, it made him die in a cooler way, which is pretty epic.
Okay, well, next round, Dad. I didn't know we were allowed to build TNT cannons. Next round, I'm gonna go crazy. My army is gonna be 10 times better than whatever you spawn.
You keep saying that every single round. We'll see about that, though.
Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna happen.
All right, Baby Dash, it is now time for the third round and final round if I win.
Well, you're not gonna win, so you better drop your hopes.
My hopes are way up in the sky because I'm going to win. I already know I'm going to win this round. Anyways, are you ready to go?
Yeah, but this round, I'm going all out since I have to win this.
All right. We'll see if your all out can even compete with my mobs. Anyways, now that the round has started, let's do the same thing we did earlier and peek through the wall to see what Baby Dash is spawning in.
Okay, I found this really cool spawn egg last round. If this is going to be strong, then this will be my mob. What the? This thing is massive! And I didn't even have to feed him cake to make him big, so he's just naturally big.
What the? Yo, Baby Dash's mob has a boss bar. Okay, that's how you know it's really good. This is gonna be a tough competition for sure. Wait, it's called the Great Unclean One. Ugh, I just pointed its butt at us. Did you guys see that? Oh no. What am I looking at right now? It's got a giant sword in one of its hands though, so that's kind of concerning.
Okay, this guy will definitely be good. I'm gonna spawn in a couple more of them though, just in case.
Baby Dash is gonna spawn in multiple of these guys. These guys are literally each bosses of their own. This is not good. I don't know how much health these guys have. I'm kind of scared actually.
All right, I guess I can have 3 of these guys, but then, I think I should have some backup too. What about some of these?
What the? Yo! Baby Dash just spawned in a teleporting spider-looking thing.
Whoa, these guys are big too. And they're purple, so they get extra points.
Okay, this is kind of rough. Baby Dash is spawning in a ton of bosses at the same time right now. I don't even know what these things are. Did you see that? Their antennas just started glowing. All right, that's a bit scary. That is definitely a bit scary. And they're striking lightning everywhere. Baby Dash is really cooking up an army on his side. All right, well, you know what? I think for this round, we also need to go all out. We need to spawn in every single planet that we have at our disposal. That means that the moon is coming out, Jupiter is coming out, Saturn is coming out, and of course, Uranus is coming out. All right, I've got all of their spawn eggs. Let's go ahead and spawn all of these guys in. Actually, wait a second. I don't know if we're allowed to reuse mobs. Baby Dash might call me out on that. All right, well, in that case, we're going with a lunar-only attack force. Here we go. I'm spawning in a ton of lunar moons. Let's go ahead and run the same trick that we did before and make all of our guys really big. There we go. And hold on a second. What if we make one of our guys just way bigger and way stronger than the rest of them? We can make our one guy over here in the middle. He can be like the leader. Let's go ahead and limit this command to 1 mob only. And let's set the scale of this guy to 8. Oh, yeah. Now that is what I call a big, good army. Okay, but Baby Dash's mobs are still pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. They literally have swords and stuff. This is not good. And he's still spawning them in. Okay, I gotta get clever. I gotta get clever this round. What could we spawn in that's gonna be good? Since Baby Dash has 2 different mobs on his side, what if we also do that? We can spawn in some backup on our side. And yo, was a bunch of different weird mobs over here. They look like astronauts kind of. Look at this. There's one guy over here called the Raven Guard. I kind of like that. All right, let's go ahead and grab his spawn egg. And why don't we go ahead and spawn one of these guys in? Oh, yeah, this guy looks great. Look at those eyes. He looks mean, ready to fight. All right, let's spawn in a line of these guys over here. These are going to be our front line. All right, if Baby Dash's mobs make it through the front line, only then are they going to get to the moon. Or wait, actually, hold on. We should spawn in another line in front of the front line. We've got the front line with these guys. What the? Are these guys flying? I don't know if that's these guys flying or if that's Baby Dash's mobs making my guys levitate as a form of their attack. Okay, we're going to need to come up with something else for our middle line. We've got a front line. We've got our back line. We need something for the middle line of the troops. What could we do? What could we do? There's a bunch of different mobs in here. Let's see. Wait a second. What is a hover tank? Hover tank. Oh, snap. Is this like an automatic tank that just goes around and shoots things? Let's try spawning one in. Yo, it is an automatic tank that goes around and shoots. Oh, okay, it's fighting everything. Stop. I need to set them all on the same team. But hold on. These guys look insane. All right, hover tanks. There we go. Let's set them all on the same team. And all right, Baby Dash, are you ready to go? Oh, hold on. I gotta repair this.
What the? Yeah, Dad, what's going on your side? I see some of your mobs sticking through the wall.
You do? I see some of your mobs sticking through the wall too. Are you ready to drop down the walls though?
Yeah, Dad, I'm ready to go.
Oh my goodness, hold on, Baby Dash. I think the mobs are already fighting through the wall. One of your guys just teleported. All right, I'm dropping the walls.
Do it.
All right, I just did it, and here we go.
Dad, you spawned in another planet? Are you serious?
Yeah, but this time I've got some more troops. Uh-oh, no. This is not good. Some of my troops are dying. My front line is pretty much all dead. Same with my tanks. Where did my tanks go?
Yes, Dad. This is finally the round where your army gets destroyed.
Well, hold on. I'm not sure about that. Baby Dash, look at the boss bars of your unclean ones. They're kind of getting destroyed too.
Okay, well, your guys are probably lower. They don't have boss bars, but their health is probably way lower.
I don't know about that. Hold on. I've still got a couple of my front line guys left. No, one of them just died. Now I've only got one left.
I told you I was going to win. This is finally going to be my round.
Come on. Okay, hold on. I think some of your mobs you guys are launching my lunar moons out of the platform. Some of my moons got pushed into the void.
Yes, the plane is working perfectly.
Oh, hold on. It's only slightly working perfectly. Your unclean ones' healths are still pretty low. Two of my guys in the back over here aren't even fighting. They're just chilling.
Well, hold on. This round, I actually killed some of your planets.
Yeah, but wait. Hold on a second. Baby Dash, look at the boss bar of your first unclean one. He is about to die. Is it this guy over here? I think it's this guy. He keeps exploding and stuff.
No, he's not about to die. He can heal up, actually.
I don't know about that. Hold on. It looks like him and his big butt are about to disappear. I don't even know what's happening to him. No! One of my moons just got pushed off.
Okay, I lost one of my lunar moons, but it's fine.
Oh, wait. I don't think it was this one that died. I think it was another one. This is actually so intense. I actually don't know who's going to win this round.
We're down to only 3 mobs. I finally have more mobs than you.
Oh, but wait, Baby Dash, another one of your unclean ones died. Come on.
Well, I've still got my weird spider things.
You do still have your weird spider things, but are they going to be able to win it for you? I don't know about that. I've only got 3 moons left, and they don't even look like they're fighting. Oh, no, this one's coming in. This one's coming in to fight. Come on. Yes, Baby Dash, did you see that? Another one of your unclean ones just died, and a bunch of babies came out.
Come on, babies, you can go fight, right?
Oh, it looks like the babies can't fight that good. I think they're scared. This has been a slow round, but Baby Dash, I think your time might be over. You have no bosses left. Now you only have those little spider things. I think those guys just died too.
No. Well, I still have these babies.
Technically, these babies weren't spawned in before the walls dropped, but, I'll allow it.
Come on, babies, fight.
I don't think these babies are even... They don't even want to fight.
No. Are you serious? Come on. But you have to fight. There we go. Look, they're fighting.
And this guy's about to die instantly. Yeah, he just died.
Well, I still have 2 left.
I don't know if these guys are going to be able to win it for you. These babies are literally nothing compared to my planets.
Come on. I have 1 left. You need to win this, baby monster.
And he's dead.
Are you serious? How did your planets win every single round?
I don't know what to tell you. Planets are just OP.
Are you serious? I should have spawned in more people or something. I was so close to winning.
You actually were kind of close to winning, I'm not going to lie. You pushed like half of my army off the walls. Now I've only got 3 guys left.
Yeah, so if you weren't using planets, I technically would have won.
Yeah, well, I did use planets, so I don't know what to tell you.
Next time, I'm going to destroy you.
That was pretty crazy. And if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.